They're huge tracts of land.
Sorry, hold on. I've got it. It's free real estate.
Timeshares and Dodge Camaros. Or Dodge Camaros. Wow, Chevy
Dodge
Camaros.
Camaro.
Dodge Camaros. Yes, that's a thing in our universe.
Fucking
now, Dodge Camaros.
apparently we're in China because we got
Yep.
fucking cheap knockoffs going on in here.
Dodge Camaros.
I don't think that's one of theirs. Oh no, he's very good, I swear.
So yeah, I will. I'm going to offer this castle up a base of operations here in Amir. To the party.
I can't really argue with that. And I'm definitely willing to stop being jealous about the, again, fuck off, huge bag of gold in return for being given a castle to use.
Don't worry, that's the base's treasury.
Yeah.
That's the start of it.
I mean, basically the way I'm thinking, this is out of character. Basically the way I'm thinking is with this gold is I get first say, but I am willing to use it to help the group.
Great, we have a thief for a fiduciary. Fantastic. That, out of character, absolutely works for me.
Okay.
I suppose we'll bring the prisoner back to the ship for the time being.
Under constant watch.
We still have to figure out something to do with him.
I could use a little bit of help with this bag of gold, though. It is quite heavy.
Yeah, we've just... Lads, give the man a hand.
And you guys find there's a little cart, and you guys have to like put it on the cart just to move it across town.
Go in and buy one from the bank.
No, they just give one.
A little
You go in
flatbed.
and ask, they give you one. It's just like, here.
Thank you for
Go
doing
back,
business with us.
So, and you see the gnome. Don't forget the investments, and you see him kind of go. He puts his little. He has a little placard on top of his desk, and it says like lunch, and then he like just walks out.
Okay, yeah, and as we're heading back to the ship, I am going. So, I mean, if we would like to try and get this into a steady income stream, we could go with what he said and make some investments, or we could just be greedy and keep everything.
I mean,
Well-
right now, as everything's being pushed down the street, I'm just imagining fucking fucking Jack's character sitting on the bag while it's being pushed along.
Well, I mean, he's fucking
The sailors
right
are just shoving it, and you're just perched on top of it smugly.
Yeah, that is too perfect. I'm doing exactly that.
And so, all right, we'll leave it there on those two. So Darius, Cam, and Senor Rear, you guys are going to the market, right? What are you guys looking for? The market, it's very large. You know, Mir being one of the major areas for trade for the islands, for the Isles. A lot of the trade traffic comes through here, so there's a lot of stores, a lot of there's military stores, there's clothing, there's you name it, it's pretty much there. So, what are you guys wanting to look for specifically?
Well, I'm looking to sell that musket.
A bloody up.
And
You wanted it to sell it?
Dwarf's gotta make money too. And also, let's see here. Where did it go? I don't think I have any other armor that I can purchase because I'm still light armor.
Okay.
So,
I mean, what kind of light armor do you have?
currently leather.
So
Something like that.
you have a few choices in front of you. There's in your immediate area, you guys see a general armor. Probably think someone that would make that medium to plate kind of style. Probably work with standard weapons and stuff like that. You do also find a finer. Someone that probably he calls his store is called Antiques and More, but it's not just like old antiques. Like there's weapons and stuff in this store too. So he's got stuff in there. And then you also see there's a couple of there's an alchemist and just a general kind of supply store in your immediate area where you're at.
Hey, Minnie. Have a look at that, maybe,
All right.
for armor. I think Lamellar's light armor, right? Or is that
Leather Lamar, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, leather.
So
I mean, there's that, or he could go with what's very basic in the book, which is studded, which is a bit more expensive.
mm-hmm.
Either.
12 plus dex.
Studded's 45 and it's 13 pounds, so it's light.
Yeah.
So
That would give me another.
And again, so is this
armor
armor
class.
that Lottie found.
All right. I will take a look at the leather laminar armor and inquire the shopkeeper for the price.
he doesn't have any. So what shopkeeper are you gonna go talk to?
Or the armor.
So the armor. You walk in and you see it's a kind of an armor blacksmith kind of combination. Pretty well. There's a blacksmith in the back, and you see the shopkeep that's running the store. He's sitting there, and he's like, yes, can I help you, dwarf? Oh wow, can I help you, sir?
Yes.
How can I
yes.
help you, Master Dwarf?
I'm interested in looking at new light armor. What might you have available?
Well, we have some leather over there that somebody traded in. You just see general kind of regular leather. And we've got a couple of studded armor sets in the back, but for your size, we might have to custom fit you. Apologize, sir, but we don't usually deal with dwarves around here.
The dwarf will inquire. And how much will this custom fitting cost, as well as the armor? If it was studded?
The armor itself, the supplies would be probably for light armor, and you see him kind of trying to he's doing
Running a
air
calculation.
math. He's doing air math.
Yeah.
For you, probably be 150 gold total for just a standard set. If you want to do anything more, we would of course have to incur the cost of those.
The dwarf pauses and starts thinking. Yes, that will work.
So what kind of armor would you like? Would you like studded, or what are you looking for?
Well, currently I just have the. Where is it? Just I didn't.
I'm wearing a very basic leather set myself
Yes.
right now.
Correct. Basic leather. I'm
so-
looking for the next variant up, so that will be, if I'm correct, the studded leather.
So studded. All right. All right, we can certainly do that. It'll be as we said, 125 gold. Or actually, 150 gold. Excuse me.
Dwarf
Make
snaps
sure
his
I
fingers.
catch
Damn it.
myself on that one. 150 gold. We'll need to take your measurements, and you see him pull out this little tape ruler or tape measure, and he starts measuring you really quick, and he's writing things down. And it's going to take us about 2 days, 3 days, maybe, to get this done for you. We have to, of course, tan the leather and make sure it all works correctly and fits together properly. Yeah. So if you come back in 3 days, your armor will be done. We do take payment in advance, or we can do half and half. That is completely up to you.
Half and half works.
Half and half. So I will need 75 gold right now.
Very well. Here you are. The dwarf reaches in his pocket and puts 75 gold.
Jangle, jangle, jangle.
Jangle. And you see him. You
Wait.
see him take the. He has a tannery in the back, and you see him go talk to one of his other. This is a big store. This is it would be
Manufacturing.
It's probably
yeah.
Hey, Waller.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's probably one of the major
Wanna
ones.
give me the up thing for a second?
Are you gonna put new dice towers in?
I don't have them copied, but I can do that when we're finishing
We're
out.
done. Okay. So yeah, Is there anything else I can help you all with? And he looks to the rest of you.
I'm looking for some armor too.
Armor, okay. What are you looking for?
I was looking to get potentially some leather lamella or ideally some plated leather.
Plated leather.
There we go. Sound effects.
Ting ting.
So, we do make
You
plated
can
leather
hook up.
here, but it is a little more than our standard leather. We don't have any currently in stock, but again, we can have it custom fitted. The base for a leather plated armor for us right now is 600 gold, plus another 150 for man hours on it, because it does take a little bit longer to make, and I do have to pay people.
That is a bit outside my means at the moment.
That's gonna be
Okay.
a half and half.
Can also do a, yes, we could take half and half if that's something that that you want to do.
I don't know how the fuck you would.
So
Half
basically,
up
you
front
pay
and
him
then
half
half
of
on
it
collection.
now. Yeah, and then you
Pay half later
spend the
when
other
you
half
pick it
when
up.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless I'm gonna
Yeah.
somehow
So
come up with 300 gold
Well, you can.
in the next 2 days.
Well,
Prostitution.
but how long?
Are you volunteering?
Well,
Can always
apparently,
take a loan.
We do
So,
have a sugar
okay,
daddy.
Well,
I don't know that.
he doesn't know that. No, I'm saying you could take a loan from the bank though, for stuff like that.
I mean, Canthe, according to your fucking TeamSpeak avatar, apparently you'll be quite good at it.
Yeah, so it'd be 700 was, did I say 750? Came through?
Definitely 700.
700. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, so 700 total. And if you want to put anything more, of course, if we do
Oh,
enchantments, quote unquote,
rune inscribing.
rune inscribing, things like that, it's going to be more, but you know,
Leave
that
it,
comes
rune
into
inscribing.
territory.
Doesn't that go down the magic route too much? Unless you have something to trade, you could knock off the price if you have something that you're willing to trade or sell. I do take trades.
I don't have anything super expensive though. Is the thing.
You have a phoenix.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Here you go.
It just breaks out later and flies off.
Fucking Daenerys Targaryen
Exactly.
that bullshit. Daenerys Targaryen that bullshit. Dracarys and fucking just dies. Oh god.
Oh no! What you do is you make it drink a little bit of poison, so that after a while it just seems to die. They're like, oh, it's just fucking died. They're not paying attention. It bursts back into flames and flies out the door.
Mm.
It's like, yes, look at this fine phoenix I just traded for. What phoenix?
What?
Oh, god damn it! Looks at the cage you kept it
I mean-
in. The bars are just half fucking melted and it's gone.
I mean, we wouldn't be able to go back to the store.
No.
So
it
you-
wouldn't,
Hey,
Glint
that's
would
the
have to
thing.
stay there.
You have no control over what the phoenix does when it's in his possession.
I mean, you have to make sure Glint stays there until you've collected the armor.
Anyway, so 700 golds.
What if I traded in a horse?
Not a
What
bad
kind
idea.
of horse?
I have a fairly high quality riding horse from the Icarian stables.
We do have the coursers on the ship to sell still.
Hey, one of those is staying.
Just one?
That leaves
Yeah,
two.
okay,
Yeah, but-
okay.
and-
So I can knock
Can I lay claim
off
to those?
No, but you could ask
your
around
horse
the
for
crew
sure.
and ask
Yeah.
for.
But I
Well,
can't exactly
split the
promise them to
profits.
him. at the
Yeah.
moment.
You can split the profits though. So maybe take them, go off, sell them, and divvy up the profits and see if that's enough. I don't know how much they go for.
And you look, and he's Sharon horse. I'll knock off 200 gold from that 700. So
200. It's worth
75.
at least 3.
Persuasion
Oh, he's
check.
gonna
Persuasion
persuade.
check.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Fuck is my persuasion?
Your persuasion, sir.
5.
Yeah, you got 5 in persuasion. Oh,
He
that's
just
a
looks
nat
at you
one.
and he's like, 150.
Yeah, no.
That's not how haggling works.
You don't
It's
give
supposed
much
to go
business
lower,
if
not
that's how you
higher.
haggle, do you?
Oh God. 100.
Apparently, you overvalue your horse. I gave you the 200. I'm lowering the deal. Pray
I do not alter it any further.
See, 700, 150. Come out to 550 total.
Yep.
I mean, you have the money to cover that.
No, I don't.
Right now. You don't?
Or
We started with 500, you know.
he knows.
And I don't have just starting equipment. I also have fucking like a whole shitload of shit for
Oh.
He
healing.
bought stuff. Yeah, he bought stuff.
Oh.
So.
I did not.
And Darius and Rear are both with you, by the way. And yeah, you're still being measured, but you do overhear them
That
haggling.
measuring tape is getting into very uncomfortable places.
It's like,
What's the berry?
Wow!
Tell you what. I'll trade in the horse. Do you have any ills that I can help with?
Ills.
You or a family?
Mm.
Ooh.
I
He's
sadly
taking a
do
nice
not.
new turn.
I sadly do not.
I have this rash.
Not usually how someone describes that.
Do you have anything you would like to trade? Well, I have this rash.
But you're a doctor then.
I am
Mm.
fairly well known in my
I
field
may
as well.
have. Do you do anything else other than medical things?
Prostitution.
Do you have any other skills?
Aside from keeping
Medical
people
mi-
alive?
Yes.
Fairly focused on that. I can work most herbs into some form of healing mixture.
You don't do any kind of natural enchantments or runes or anything of that nature?
No, nothing
Hmm.
magical in the sort.
Damn. Damn.
That's what he's needing.
You wouldn't happen to know anyone that does things of that nature, do you?
Master Dwarf! Is this something you might be able to help the good sir out with?
5 seconds! 5 seconds! Give me a break!
I need an adult.
And it's an older it's an older like an older halfling woman, and she's doing all the
Oh yeah,
mixes really fast.
she's getting
Oh
all
yeah,
up in there.
she's getting right on that dwarven booty, like, yee.
Yeah. She's about in her mid 70s, by the way. She's like this old biddy that works for him.
Oh.
Oh, She's one of those old ladies who just doesn't know that her time has
That,
passed.
that there's
Why
no
flirt
that
when there's life
the
alert?
personal bubble is not there. Yeah, she does this all day. Personal bubbles don't exist for her. So
Well, I do believe I can. Whoa!
oh, and she kind of you kind of look and she's kind of got like this red kind of building up in her face a little bit. And kind of just like walks into the
I'm
back.
surprised she didn't blow him a fucking kiss on the way out.
Somewhere out of
Stab us
character,
over.
Arir hears in the back of his head, "Love me, senpai," in the back of his head somewhere. He's trying to.
She went full deep, like she went down through the belt buckle to get that measurement. Like fuck.
Begins to have sneaking suspicion that that's not all she was doing.
Master Dwarf, I've seen your work on Plode, I believe you call him. Might you be able to help the good sir? Might you be able to do me a favor and help the good sir out with some runes?
Yeah, bro, don't ruin it by explaining why he's named Plode.
Yeah, well, oh my god.
What kind of specialty are you? And you see the shopkeeper. What kind of specialty do you do?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh,
in
boy.
two
You see the
ways.
shopkeeper look at you, Cam, and just like, do I want? He has that face like, do I need to know the whole story, or like, he just kind of like, I don't have time, but I'm interested, but.
I'm somewhat invested in this.
Well, I imagine the good smith would probably be mostly interested in material strengthening runes of the sort.
Actually,
Anything you might put on a weapon or even a horseshoe.
Armor.
A sword that explodes when you hit someone with it.
I'm
God, that's how
I'm
he's gonna
certain-
die.
I'm certain you make metal arrowheads as well.
So you could identify runes. Yes.
Don't you make Plode using runes?
Yeah, wouldn't you?
technically you do, actually.
So you
Plode
would
is-
know
Yeah,
runes.
you're
Yeah.
arcane tinker.
Yeah.
And you're a dwarf. You don't use magic.
Sort of.
So, I have some items that I have recently finished producing, and I want to make them more lucrative. Is the word. And I'm the old person, my old rune maker slash enchanter, basically, that I had on retainer has
Came to the fate that all old people do.
yes, he has passed away and moved on from this life.
That one hasn't though, has she?
Don't worry about her. She's very enthusiastic about her job.
The dwarf
Yeah,
still
thank
pulling
you.
up
Oh,
his
yeah.
pants.
Unfortunately, she's just very good at it.
The dwarf
No one else
readjusts
has
his
been
pants once
hand-pointed
again.
at her.
but
Yes, I know.
70 years of experience.
More like
Well,
no, never mind.
do you have any raw materials or anything?
I will need to get the things together and send them to you, but I don't have them currently, but if you want to be my new retainer, I will be willing to knock off the price for your friend here a little more. So he another maybe 100 gold to start.
The rear looks at Cam. Yes, no, good, bad.
Well, I don't know what your work would normally go for. I imagine it depends on what he asks you to do.
That will be heavily dependent on the type of materials and resources that he has available for me to work with. I won't know until I see them, but if you have a list of your materials that you have, I can kind of give you an overarching
Well, he
possibility.
pulls out a paper and he hands it to you. He's like, I'm needing some axes, just given some power to help those that use them have do extra damage to their enemies or whatever they're wanting to fight. If it's a tree or if it's an orc, and some swords. There's a couple armor pieces for protection that I'm wanting to work on, but right now those are kind of more on the expensive end. I'd like to see what you can do first before we get there. But the main ones I'd like for you to try to do would be the axes and maybe a couple of the swords that I have made.
The dwarf nods. Very well, that should be possible. It will take some time,
Of course.
but I believe, yes, I can do, shall we say, how many weapons does he have?
So there's 2 axes, and he's got about 3 swords that he wants to give them. Basically, it's like a +1. Put a +1 attack on it from the base.
Out of
So it'd
character,
be
I have
like
no knowledge how much this would actually cost to do these for him, so...
You can set your price, man, if you want. We'll see if he takes it. That's up to you. I mean, he's still going to pay you regardless. Like, he's willing to make
He's
a
not
deal.
expecting you to do it for free.
Yeah.
He just wants
No, I
you.
know.
He just wants you as a retainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be constant work for you. Basically, you'll have work. You'll be able to make money out of this in the future as well.
Alright. The dwarf nods and says, yes, I shall be able to do all 5 weapons, providing all the materials are available.
Yes, I have all of them for you here.
Shall we say... That's 5 weapons, 2 axes, 3 swords. For the initial kind of quality check, shall we say, we'll go with the 100 gold total.
Okay.
So
Any fits stand out to you? Deal?
The dwarf reaches out. Deal.
Alright. So 100 gold off of that as well, and plus the 100 I'll pay your friend here. And he gives you like some of the money that you just gave him back. He's like, here you go. So is that fair to you? I didn't catch your name. Cam?
Call me Cam. So what does that net out to?
So he knocked off what 200 or 150 for the horse, 100 for that, and it was 700 total. So it would be
450?
450. Yeah.
450.
I suppose I can afford that.
All right. Again, and you hear him ring a little bell, and you see the halfling come back out.
Before you
Oh boy!
Before you finalize, though, I'm also looking to get something to attach to cover my wings. They're kind of on the exposed side.
Oh, we can build that into the armor for you. No charge. If that's something that you want, or do you want something separate?
I'm talking about the. I've got them linked in my notes page. One sec, let me find it. It's wing guards. It adds an extra AC as if it were a shield.
Oh, okay. That's handy.
Yeah, that's really nice for you.
Yeah.
Well, I
Wing
don't
boy.
get to. I can't use this shield while I wear them.
Does the character sheet automatically add AC?
No.
For armor?
No.
No.
That's that
Oh.
one
No.
commander.
You have to.
Well, then I guess my AC is 1.2 low. At least I think it is, because I have leather armor adds 1 AC, correct?
Yes.
Yours is
My
10.
AC. No, mine is
Remember,
13 now 14. I'm
he's got
not
his
using.
dex number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You got Dex as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using the character sheets on the table, so I've got a 14 AC, which actually isn't too shabby, especially for being lightly armored.
Yeah. Managing to get these two together would put me at 14.
All right. So he sits there and he's like, "Well, I've heard of your kind before, but I could probably make something work. Would you? What kind of material were you thinking for it? Was it leather or something lighter?"
Something light enough not to impact movement.
Okay.
I do need these to fly still.
Okay, so we'll do a thicker
Times
cloth.
of great strength.
We'll try that and see how it works. And we'll still
Thicker
have to.
cloth or leather should still work.
Okay. All right. And again, you hear him snap, ring the bell or snap his fingers, whichever one you want to use in your imagination on that. And the halfling comes back walking out. Yes, I have another customization for you to measure. And you see her
Eyes
come up
light
to
up.
you and all right, this way, and it kind of pulls you over to where Rear was.
Barry
Kid's
White
like,
starts
"Oh, no,
playing in the background.
The dwarf instinctively like covers his ass as he
And you see him. While that's going on, can I help you?
Wait.
Go ahead,
Let me
Zach.
see if I've got something for this.
The music.
Oh no.
I don't have anything for that for guitar stuff.
Anyway, you see him, Darius. He turns to you. Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for a shield.
Well, I have all
Preferably
kinds
a-
of shields. You look behind, like he kind of points to the wall, and you just see like a whole fucking wall of shields. Like it is like top to bottom, just.
There's no actual walls,
shields.
just shields.
It's just shields along the wall. Yeah.
Shields all the way down.
Yeah. Oh my. As this is going on, you
There's a
hear
lady.
she's turned on like a little music box and this is playing while.
Oh no, it's not even that. We haven't
No.
even realized it, but the fucking other lot are outside riding by. So while he's riding on the
Riding
fucking,
by playing this
going
song.
just playing. Yeah.
Anyway,
Just
you just
face
see
off into
walls
the
of
distance.
shields. And there's some very, very nice looking shields here. Like
Yeah,
ornate.
those are gonna be fucking expensive.
Yeah. You see one of them towards the top, and it's got like this shimmer to it. Almost, you look at it, and it's like, that's not normal. And knowing what's going on, it's like, that's definitely not normal.
What's with that one up there?
Oh, that's a very rare shield. It's an animated shield. It's something that someone traded in many years ago. I've never been able to sell it, but I know how expensive it is. It's a very, very rare.
Never been able to sell it, but I'm still gonna charge you a shitload of money.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
held on to it
exactly what
this
he
long.
just said.
Yeah. Held on to it this long. I do want to get some price out of it. That shield
How
there is
much?
going to cost 4,000 gold.
Fuck me. Yeah.
Hey
I got-
man, you get into the magic item
that-
table, cost gets exponential.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
even the dwarf's draw drops.
He's like, damn, bitch, you ain't affording that shit. Fucking. That's fucking Darius's fucking inner retard going off.
His true self.
You ain't got the cash for that one, buddy. Fucking.
As you do find by the way at this point Roland and Tazar had like walked by, and now they saw you guys in the store, and they kind of put their heads in. So you guys are both here now.
Okay.
So,
What's going on in here?
Darius, you see those two walk in, and are you carrying the bag with you, Tazar?
No,
Chink.
Okay.
Chink.
it's on the cart. I'm still sitting on it. I'm just looking through the open door.
Open door, and they're like,
The two sailors who have been pushing it have collapsed against it and are sitting, catching their breath.
Yeah.
Like
Pushing the cart, the gold, and Tazar sitting on it.
The dwarf will kind of sleek his way over to the two members of the party who just joined, kind of point towards the 70-year-old woman and just go, "Stay away. Don't, just stay away."
watch her, she's a bit handsy.
Did you see?
Show us
you
on
see
the
him, like,
mannequin
as
where
he
she
says
touched
that,
you.
like steps on Cam's tail on accident. Sorry. As she's like trying to work around this big freaking menacing beast of Dracovian.
Do Dracovians have the fucking like fire breath thing, or
You okay, Brex?
that regular dragon?
He's good.
Yeah.
No,
No,
they don't have the breath weapon.
no. They got flying.
That would have been quite funny. That would have been quite funny. Steps on tail. Fucking flame shoots out of his mouth. Like, watch the tail. Oh my god.
So
Just
you
when-
see
When she steps on my tail, you just see me tense and take my cane around and just tap her or hold it against her leg that's sitting on my tail.
and you're like
Tail.
off tail, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dear," and God walks around you somewhere. So, quite
Feels hand brushes ass as she walks around.
Wow.
and you see the shopkeeper. Any of the other shields that interest you, or are you interested in the one at the top there?
That one is definitely out of my price range. Unfortunately, it would be handy.
Tazar, you
So
do
other
good,
than
by
these-
the way.
So outside of like the, ridiculous fucking shield at the top and the ornate ones, there's nothing. What? What? You ain't got enough to pay. Wait, hold on.
Yes,
Yes, he
18,000
does.
he had? Oh,
Yes.
18.
818.
He
yeah.
could buy the fucking shop.
Actually, no. The shop's worth more than that. So
Oh
no.
wow.
Yeah.
He could buy most of its inventory, though.
Yeah, probably.
He could buy the shop or the shield.
Yeah.
He can't buy the shop and the shield.
So you hear that outside? You just hear, as you're sitting there thinking expensive, you just hear you kind of hear like some of the gold shift. As
Wait,
it's,
hold
like,
on, hold on.
shifting off the bag a little bit.
Wait, put that down. Not even that.
Go ahead, Vladi.
Just one coin. Like he's sitting there flipping a coin on his thumb, like the fucking the old cartoon character.
Like, he's stepped off it. He's leaning sort of against like the framework of the trolley,
The fucking
flipping
trolley.
the coin and
Yeah.
tapping the bag like. Excuse me, 2 seconds, storekeep. As Darius will step outside the building to go to Tazza. I'm not sure what this is about. I'm not sure where that bag came from. But I feel like you're insinuating something.
Insinuating that I could possibly maybe help you?
You got 4,000 to burn? Because obviously Darius wouldn't know what's in the bag. For all he knows, it's silver, copper.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
Billion copper.
Well,
the cup.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. Fuck.
I could pull that off. It is quite a hefty price. What exactly is it that you want?
Well, an enchanted shield caught my eye.
What pray tell does this enchanted shield do?
You don't know.
This is the.
Doesn't
I
that
haven't
seem
asked
like
that yet,
something
actually.
you could ask Minnie to
Yeah.
check?
Well, if it's a rune, he'd know. If it's an enchant, that's a bit different.
It's not,
Oh.
and it's not a rune. So
Okay.
Yeah.
this is an old, again, like an heirloom kind of thing.
So what I would say is,
Give me-
maybe you should
Give me 5
find
seconds.
out before we buy.
Yes. Darius turns around and goes, "What is the enchant on the shield?"
And you see the shopkeeper. You know what? I've never figured that one out.
And yet, all right, now I'd start pushing him. Now he's trying to sell something for 4,000 gold, doesn't know what it fucking does.
Yeah. That seems like a
Can
bit
I-
of an overestimate on price. If that's going, could possibly have something that's worthless at the point of time of needing it.
Can I do a persuasion roll to try and help with that? Surely.
can
By all
assist.
means.
You can assist, or you can have him. So you hear this conversation going on, Roland.
I'll kind of casually stroll up, hands behind my back, and interject myself into the conversation. 4,000 for something you have no idea what it does.
And you see
Seems
the
a bit
shopkeeper. Yes. I bought it for 4,000. What do you expect?
And you didn't find out what it was?
The guy didn't know. It just looked shiny at the time. It was in my younger years. I've learned since then.
Younger years.
Yes.
You must have had it for quite some time then.
Yes, it's been in the shop for 20 years now. That's why it's all the way at the top.
Surely you're not losing out terribly much then in such a long period of time.
I would like to recoup some,
just-
though.
Oh, absolutely, but the full price you paid for it, that's unbelievable. No wonder it's been here for 20 years.
Roll persuasion check. Okay, do an arcane check. Go ahead.
What, is Minnie going to give it a go and
There.
find out?
No, can't do
18
it.
plus 9.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn!
Oh my God.
Bloody!
You're welcome.
So,
The boy.
Canthier, you kind of examine it stealthily, just to hey, I'm not trying to burn the bridges with the shopkeep here, but you look at it and
See,
it's a magical shield. Like, this thing is a legit.
Well, given it's glowing, I figured that out.
Yeah, and it's got it has a spell. It's actually locked into the shield.
As in, like, a spell you can cast from the shield?
Yes. You don't know what it is, but you notice that there's some sort of magical essence in there of like a charge, and you've noticed this before because you've dealt with items like this when you were in a shear. Something is stored in there.
Can I tell at all what kind of fucking domain it is or whatever?
It's
like
more of
illusion, fire.
It's more of a it's kind of a mixture. It'd be more of a protection, I guess. It'd be it's more of a protection spell. So, or at least protection magic per se. So, what'd you get? You got a 29 on your persuasion check.
27.
27. Well, what's your best offer?
What was that?
What's your best offer?
Me or him?
I'm just in general. You've persuaded him to at least say OBO, like they always post on frickin' or best offer.
Yep. That's up to you, Briggs.
It's up to Tazar, because Tazar's the one with the cash, actually.
Well, yeah, but Briggs
So
is
it's-
working it off, presumably.
I'm sure the ship has a pole somewhere.
I can build one.
Oh, he's there. So, what's your best offer?
Hmm. Well, I don't know how much fucking cash Tazar's got, do I?
Well, he's
Can
got
ask.
4,000.
If he's insinuating-
so he can afford
Considering
that.
we want it below 4K.
So a number below 4,000 that you think he'll accept.
Well, he still wants to make a bit of a profit on it. Well, not a
He's
profit.
not going to.
He wants to. He wants to make some loss. He knows he's gonna take a loss
He
for
wants
it.
to get money. Is basically the point we're at now.
This is gonna be out of character just for spitballing. He probably won't go below 2k. I'm thinking, seeing it cost him 4.
20 years ago.
Yes. But he's never been able to shift it, so that's an investment he's had that's been sat there for 20 fucking years. And obviously we don't know what the fuck it is. Anyone else want to, out of character spitball here? Because I feel like he's not gonna go below 2k.
I'd start at like 2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the initial price when it was name it popped into my head.
Rear will kind of walk on over, kind of look at everyone and say, well, if you want, I could maybe as well do some of the armor runes that you were talking about as well.
to assist.
Or you could do your first couple set works for free there, Rear. You hear the shopkeeper kind of speak up from behind you.
Rear ponders this, and then comes
That
back
too,
with,
yeah. If you do,
I don't know. Usually, the magical items, the enchanted items back on Ashia, they tended not to be this flashy unless they were a con job.
oh,
Okay.
Rear will come back and say, well, I could possibly
Make a
do
savage
that
check,
oh.
damn Christ.
Savage.
Savage.
Right, hold on, where's the stat for that?
God. No.
Just fucking pencil it in.
Continue.
Roll for
Savage
douchebag.
mod.
Roll for douchebag.
Well, yes, I think this will be possible. However, I would like to have a few, if you have any explosive runes. So I would like at least one
You're
of
making
them.
the runes, aren't you?
I thought he had them. I'm
No,
embedding them.
He's giving you the materials to make the runes.
You have to apply
Gotcha.
the rune.
Yes.
Make and then apply.
Yeah, you have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
he doesn't have a
make
rune
it
master
by
anymore.
applying it.
Yeah.
Yes. If you have a little bit of, shall we say, spare material for one explosive rune as well, I could make the remaining ones for a few of those weapons for free, like you said. Of course, with an additional compensation for the my friend's shield here.
Here's the deal I have. This is the idea that I'm spitballing here. I will charge you 2,000 golds. He does all the work for free. No explosive rune, because those are dangerous. And
Which is fair. He doesn't want it tied to him.
And
He's got fucking weapons and shit.
you can walk out of here today with that animated shield that you have up there. God, it sounds like a used car salesman. Good God.
Yeah, you don't know
on
what
the
it
roof,
was, and
building
you just fucking
explodes.
dropped it.
Yeah. Well, he
'Cause I
knows it's an
suspect that's
animated
what it
shield.
was.
He knows. He knows. It just he doesn't know what it does.
This
So-
bad boy
You know
can
this
fit so
animation-
many mysteries in it.
Yeah.
Well, I know what an animated shield does, because we discussed that shit.
I know. Out of character.
So he knows it's an animated shield, but doesn't know what the
Just
fuck
get-
that means, basically.
The guy that sold it to him was legitimately, this is an animated shield, look how pretty it is, and sold it to him for 4K.
Okay.
This is when he first started his
so-
shop.
So wait, you
So-
mean I was right?
Yeah.
Counter offer.
He basically got fucking blindsided without the guy giving him the fucking word.
Yeah.
Basically, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Counter offer, good sir. 3 out
Oh,
of the
God.
5 weapons for free. 2
What?
half
What?
price. And your 2,000 gold. And no explosive rune. You hear mumbling.
Persuasion
He
check,
looks
Minnie.
very dejected.
Persuasion check,
Oh,
and if
just
anybody
like-
wants to assist him, you can assist him.
Alrighty.
You know
So-
what? I'm going to assist from outside the door. Just
Okay.
by
Well, with his
just,
guitar.
just
with his
literally,
guitar.
no, literally what I'm doing is I'm just
So,
kind of
Minnie,
taking, and I have a stack of
Mhm.
coins in my hand, and I'm picking them up and letting
Roll
them
with
kind of drop
advantage.
into my other hand.
so you'll roll with
Just
advantage.
kinda-
I feel like flaunting
20?
your wealth is not going to make him want to charge less.
D20 rolling.
Oh, but the fact that
Well,
you
he
know,
knows he
it's
can get rid of
guaranteed
it.
we can pay
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
12. I've got
Like,
no
we could.
no persuasion bonus.
But you get advantage, so remember you get to roll
Yeah.
twice. Take the higher number.
Alright,
Yeah, you roll
rolling
twice
again.
for advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, that is 9. So, what was the
Is
other
that
one?
your
12?
first roll and second roll?
Yeah, 12 and 9.
Yeah.
Take the 12.
12 it is.
Okay. You want to take the higher number.
Yeah.
So
When you're talking advantage, you take the higher number. Disadvantage is
the
lower.
lower number. Yeah.
Yeah, I found
Yeah.
that out when I rolled the 2 and the 19.
He
And you're
looks
like,
and he's
yeah, I
like,
got 19.
Be nice to clear that space. Got a deal.
Very well.
Hey.
Shakes your hand again and like the 2,000 gold, please, and I will pay you 75. Yeah, we'll do the 75 gold. No, 100 and 120. Well, what you said half for the work, right?
Yes.
So
You said free. You said free weapons for free, and then
okay,
at
two of
half
them
price.
at half.
So I think we were charging.
so he will give you 30 gold for the 2 that you're charging for. So, or no, 40 gold. We'll make it 40.
Was it? Yeah, I think. I don't know if
40.
we actually agreed on a price.
It was 100.
100 for all 5?
All of them. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's right.
So, and he could probably make a fuck ton of profit off of what you're probably making for him too. So
Yeah, this
Yeah.
Don't
think
feel
of this
too
as the
bad.
trial
don't
run.
feel too bad. So
yeah.
2,000
Yeah.
gold, and I'll give you gives you takes back 60 off the table from what you guys were discussing. And there you go for the work. I appreciate your business, and you don't know how happy I am to see that thing finally out of my shop. It's been taunting me for years.
Out of curiosity, did you try hitting it?
Out of curiosity.
Quick addendum. It's been taunting him for years. Knowing now that Brexit already has one talking weapon, it's probably going to be taunting him for years too.
So
Protect the innocent.
you have now in your possession, if you want everybody to see it, Brexit, are you cool with that, or do you want me to hide it?
What the animated shield?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's an animated shield. Like the
Yeah.
effect can be found anywhere.
Yeah. So that is the animated shield.
So +2 armor class, and upon speaking its activation word, it basically floats around me for a minute and defends
So
me.
your
keeping the
your
armor
armor
class up.
class is now 20, by the way.
Yes.
So
And that means I can still two-hand as well.
yes, for a minute.
That was 30 gold
So-
plus
minute.
to me.
Or until you're incapacitated or die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to take,
Okay.
all the damage. Basically, I needed an upped armor class because those orcs were ripping me apart on fucking rolls of 11. This now makes it a lot harder
And
for them.
so yeah, 2,000 gold. So subtract 2,000 from what you got there, Zach.
And that was plus 30 for the for rear.
40.
40. Got it.
So
I'm now going to be a man-ho to fucking Tazar for the next few fucking sessions.
I mean,
right.
Give it a couple sessions, and I'm gonna own the fucking group, basically.
You already do.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're the sugar daddy at this point, bro.
all right. So, with that, the shopkeeper looks to all of you. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
I think we're good.
Yeah. Think we're good, yeah. No, unless Tazar or
I could use
Uh,
my dignity back from your assistant, but
her getting all touchy feely, like.
And she's like, "Is there any more?" And looking at the whole group, just like,
Everybody's like, no, please.
Darius just shuffles a little bit away, like.
I make a, she's like, "Sir Knight, I do make good tabards. If you want me to make you a new one."
I'm good.
The dwarf basically grabs his
Yeah.
Darius is very like his eyes are darting, like the shopkeeper's just sort of still looking at the group, and Darius's eyes are darting towards the shopkeeper and back at her, like.
Oh my god! Like,
Keep her
no,
away from me.
no.
It's like the panicked. Keep her away from me.
And she looks to the finely dressed officer in the back. Would you like to buy anything, sir?
No, thank you.
She wants a grip of your man buns, mate. That's what she's after.
I've quite figured that out. Thank you.
And you see her walk into the back, and the shopkeeper's like face palming, just like, "Oh my, I'm sorry, I apologize, but she's the best at what she does around here." So
I'm sure.
The dwarf grabs his pants, makes sure they're fully, on, and then like, no, that will be all. Send the 5 weapons to the airship at this location.
okay.
Shuffles out the door.
So is there anywhere else that
Oh,
you
no,
guys
just
want to
about-
go to? You got an alchemy
I need to
shop.
go to an alchemist.
And
Yes,
you've got
I need to go to the alchemy.
You also have a very, very fine clothing store nearby as well, like kind of up tier.
Fine. What store?
It's like a fine, like basically it's the like a
Think Armani.
like an Armani
gotcha.
store. Yeah. In kind of this area, it's kind of a weird place to have it, but go ahead, Zach.
Have to go eat. My food
Okay.
is right there.
Okay.
Yeah, quick intermission, I think.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be probably a half an hour or so.
Yeah,
so.
we'll take
Yeah,
a
that's
half
fine.
hour. We'll take a half hour break.
I'll
Alright.
have our intermission. That's fine.
that
You
sounds
too.
like a good idea.
Because